Comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Baloo going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he takes a cold strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Throw won't get him.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter.
Good. He's not afraid to throw it. Back-to-back pitches.
Goodson, the runner at third. The Bambino at second with one away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Rose. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Stepping into the box, Morris Winkler, 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The runner's breaking for home. This is in the air to left. Hilton giving chase, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Hiroki the Bambino. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in now, Hiroki the Bambino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. So the Bronx Bombers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one. And there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a glass, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of them?
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected it.
Damn right.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Andres Ramos gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
At the plate, Hiroki the Bambino. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
This guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Now in the box, Hiroki the Bambino. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line towards center field. Navarro is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hiroki the Bambino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one...
Ready to take his hacks again, Hiroki the Bambino, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Diaz ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So stepping in, Ryan Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here for Toronto. Leading off the inning, Sebastian Cortez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The Bambino is right there, 1 down. Blue Jays trying. At the plate, Hiroki the Bambino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night.
Digging in once again, Royce Hans. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A swing and a high drive to right center field. The Bambino going back on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andres Ramos gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alexis Perez gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Isaac Washington, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Stepping up now, Hiroki the Bambino. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Seda sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Ramon Mendez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One away here to begin the third. Settling in now, Chad Bennett. He flew out in his last inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. The Bambino moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Hiroki the Bambino. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Digging in and looking for more, Hiroki the Bambino. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Hiroki the Bambino. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Navarro racing back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive catch to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick. That's awesome. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Palehose came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adrian Colon claims the win out of the pen, his first. Willie Chester earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, entering. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Felix Herrera is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today, so he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
And he is in there. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night. And he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Seda has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch. And here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the throw in gets away from him. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Son of a gun.
Settle for just the 1. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Troy Rivera. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Hit in the air to center field. The Bambino moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Sam Seda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Klein is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Hiroki the Bambino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away. And
You get something to eat.
that's the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding into the box, Theodore Chung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. Into the box, Sam Seda, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. The Bambino is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Hiroki the Bambino.
Center fielder, the Bambino.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Chung racing back, and that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hiroki the Bambino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher,
and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Now at the plate, Hiroki the Bambino. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chung is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a...
Jays put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Hal Ortiz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alberto Perez records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First was victorious Blue Jays. 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The White Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. In now, Hiroki the Bambino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays. Up next for the Rangers, Kareem McManus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hiroki the Bambino, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The Bambino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ron Barnwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. The Bambino moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready to take his hacks again, Hiroki the Bambino, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Barnwell is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Todd Byers. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Chavez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pulled toward right center field. The Bambino on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Hiroki the Bambino, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now here it comes. Popped him up. McManus over to his left. 1 down.
Barring something amazing, that's looking like the last at bat for him and probably the end to his hit streak. But all I can say is 30-plus games. The first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that for 1 month straight.
So striding forward now, Phil Song. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. The Dallas skyline.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.